I'm going to walk you through a brief overview of direct service return and Calico's eBPF advantages. In a typical scenario, when an external request is sent to a service or workload, it can end up on a node that is not hosting the intended workload. In this case, Cloud Load Balancer will send the request to receiver node. Your CNI will forward the request to the node that hosts the workload and ensure it is received by the intended workload. Once the workload sends back a response, it's sent to the node that received the request. Then it's forwarded to the load balancer and the requester. The result is longer response time and unnecessary delay. If there is network security policy in play, that gets abandoned. eBPF is highly flexible. Direct Service Return, or DSR, in the Calico data plane is a great example of such a use case. DSR shortens the path that a request must travel inside your cluster. Let's go through the previous example, but this time with the Calico's implementation of DSR in mind. We get a request and the Cloud Load Balancer sends it to a node that doesn't host the service backend, i.e. workload. Then the receiver node forwards the packet to the node with the service backend, and the request is then received by the workload. Further network policy remains intact. After processing it, a response is directly sent to the load balancer, eliminating the extra hop that was used in the previous example. DSR enables a fast response, lower latency, and the network policy can remain as is. To recap, by using Calico eBPF, you bypass unnecessary hops, streamline responses, and maintain the integrity of the original request, all without the need for complex configurations or additional resources.